You may notice as you breathe comfortably and relax, there's something intriguing about the way truth works. It's as if truth in itself has its own natural rhythm, like the steady flow of a river. It moves forward, unstoppable, clear. And in this moment, you might begin to realize how effortless it is for you to speak your truth, without hesitation, without fear. After all, speaking your truth, just like the river flowing naturally, without second guessing, doesn't need to be forced. It's simply the next step in how you naturally express yourself. And as you allow that to sink in, you might begin to notice every time you speak your truth, it becomes easier and easier, more comfortable. You begin to trust in your own voice, and the words, they come out with ease, just as you've always known that they would. As you continue to experience this truth-speaking process, you might realize something even more profound. That by sharing your truth, you invite respect. You see, respect doesn't come from holding back. It comes from being bold enough to speak your mind. Think about it for a moment. When you speak your truth, not only do you feel more aligned with your authentic self, but others also begin to recognize your confidence. The courage it takes to speak what's in your heart becomes a beacon, guiding others to see the strength that lies within you. It's interesting, isn't it? Because when you stop worrying about the possibility of offending someone, something amazing happens. It's as if a door opens, and the freedom to express yourself becomes a new, invigorating experience. A door that leads you to a place where you know that truth is far more valued than fear. You start to trust the idea that truth, in all its forms, will always find its way into the world in the most powerful way possible. Now imagine, just for a moment, how effortless it is for you to speak your truth in any situation. The people around you, they respond differently, because they can feel the authenticity, the certainty, the integrity in your words. When you speak with clarity and confidence, it's like a ripple effect. The energy shifts, and even those around you, they feel the impact of your courage. It's almost as if every time you speak, you create a shift in the dynamic around you. There's no longer any need to worry about the small things, like offending someone. And you know why that is? Because when you speak from a place of truth, from a place of respect for yourself, others, they'll naturally respect that energy. It's as if the very act of speaking truthfully elevates everyone involved. And isn't it true? The more you speak your truth, the stronger you become in who you really are. It's almost as though, with every word you say, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and your sense of self-worth, they grow exponentially. You begin to realize speaking your truth, it's not just a skill, it's a way of being. And as you continue to experience this, you'll notice each conversation, each moment you speak your truth, it brings a new sense of liberation, more clarity, and an even deeper respect for yourself and for others. It's like a cycle, a positive feedback loop, where your confidence grows with every truth that you speak, and that energy flows out to others. And because you're so grounded in your own truth, you naturally attract others who respect that same energy. You become a magnet for respect simply by speaking your truth without fear. Now just imagine this. What would happen if every single day you woke up knowing speaking your truth? It's not only easy, but it also brings you closer to the person you want to become. Picture yourself stepping into any situation, speaking your truth with absolute clarity, feeling empowered, knowing you're respected and valued by those around you. Doesn't that feel like something you've always known that you could do? And so, as you continue to experience this new pattern of expressing your truth with confidence, you'll notice the profound impact it has on your life. You no longer worry about whether your words might hurt someone's feelings, because you know your truth is always valuable. As you embrace that belief, you'll discover just how much respect you attract, naturally, effortlessly, from everyone around you. And as you move forward, you can feel how powerful this new way of being is, how it shapes every conversation, every moment, every connection. It's no longer something you strive for, but something that's a natural part of who you are, guiding you at every step and inviting more respect into your life than you could ever have imagined. You might notice even now how deeply your ability to speak your truth has always been within you, just waiting for the perfect moment to emerge. And you might realize It's not just about speaking words. It's about a deep connection to your inner wisdom. The wisdom that's been guiding you all along. And as you think about it, you begin to understand. The more you speak from that place of inner knowing, the more you experience clarity and confidence in each word. It's almost as if your truth, it effortlessly flows into the world, touching others in a way that you might not even consciously recognize, yet profoundly felt. So you allow that thought to settle in. It's easy to imagine how each time you speak your truth, a small shift happens, both within you and in the way others respond. It's as if the very act of speaking your truth, it unlocks something powerful in the energy that's around you. Isn't it true? When you speak from this place, something shifts, not just within you, but with everyone that you interact with. Every word you speak is like a key that unlocks respect. Not the kind of respect that comes from trying to please others, but the deep, genuine respect that comes from being true to yourself. As you speak your truth, you begin to realize people, they're drawn to that energy, that authenticity. And the more you share, the more respect you naturally attract. It's as if speaking your truth creates an invisible magnet, pulling the very energy of respect towards you. Like a gentle force you don't even have to try for. It simply just happens. Imagine now, if you will, a scene where you're in a conversation. Maybe it's a discussion where others have opinions, but you're not afraid to speak your truth. As you express yourself, you feel the words coming out effortlessly, naturally, as if they're flowing from a deep, secure place inside you. And you don't even think twice about whether your words might offend someone, because you trust that your truth is valuable, not only to you, but to the world around you. And as you speak, you notice something extraordinary. The respect of others begins to follow. Not because you sought it, but because you simply stood in your own truth. And it's almost as if you can see, feel, and sense how everyone else becomes aligned with the energy and respect as well. The more you speak, the more you notice how they begin to recognize and honor your courage to speak openly, to share your perspective without hesitation, without fear. And in that moment, there's a deep realization that your truth, expressed with confidence and clarity, it has the power to create the kind of relationships you truly desire. Because in speaking your truth, you give others permission to do the same. And that creates a cycle of respect, understanding, and authenticity that grows with every word. So think about how your body feels when you speak your truth. Do you feel lighter, freer, more at ease? As you imagine it, you can almost sense your posture straightening, your chest opening, your voice becoming stronger, clearer, and more powerful. And all of this comes from a deep knowing you no longer need to hide, because the fear of what others might think. You've stepped into a space of empowerment, where your words are a reflection of your inner strength, and they resonate with those around you. Now imagine how much easier it is to speak your truth in all kinds of situations, whether in a room full of people or in a quiet conversation. There's this calmness within you, a certainty that when you speak from your heart. And as you speak, you know you're not only honouring yourself, but you're creating a space where others can also share what they truly think and feel. It's as if you've unlocked a door to deeper, more meaningful communication, where fear no longer controls your words. And it's interesting, isn't it? When you stop worrying about offending someone, you discover something truly remarkable. You realise the people who truly respect you, they won't be offended by your truth. They'll appreciate it. They'll recognise the courage it takes to speak with authenticity. And that in itself commands a level of respect that's far greater than any fear causing discomfort. It's almost as though your truth, once spoken, plants seeds of understanding in others, causing them to see you not just as someone who speaks their mind, but as someone who has the courage to stand in their own power, regardless of what others might think. And with each moment that passes, you start to notice something beautiful happening. As you speak your truth more and more, you begin to realize how easy it becomes to continue doing so. Every time you speak your truth, you're reinforcing this powerful habit, this natural rhythm that aligns you with your deepest self. Your truth becomes as essential as breathing, something you don't have to think about because it flows so naturally. And the more you experience this, the more you see how your relationships deepen. Your conversations, your connections, they're no longer superficial. They're grounded in something much stronger, authenticity. And that authenticity, that willingness to speak your truth, it attracts others who respect you in return. And as this energy builds and grows, you'll notice the respect that you experience. It's not just from others, but from yourself too. The more you speak your truth, the more you honour your own voice. And that brings a profound sense of fulfillment, a deep connection to who you truly are. Now in this moment, as you reflect on the power of your own words, you might find yourself thinking, yes, this is what I want. A life where speaking my truth is the norm, where respect flows naturally, where I don't fear others' reactions, but instead I embrace my own authenticity with ease. And you begin to realise with each new day how effortless it becomes to continue on this path, to speak your truth, to stand tall in who you are, knowing your voice is not only heard but it's respected, cherished and valued, just as it should be.